Now, what is the most valuable asset in your life? Some say it's time, some say it's money. Well, I would say it is your attention. Because as you probably heard it in the general manifesting space, where your attention goes, energy flows. Meaning what you give your attention to, what you give your light to, what you give life to basically within will be also externalized in your life. And in this video, not only do I want to share with you some principles that will help you to understand your attention better, that will help you to direct your attention to the things that you want to experience in your life to radically change your life. But I want to start this video off by sharing an exercise with you that you can follow, that you can start this day to help you practice your attention. So let's just dive right in. And this is what Neville Goddard said, right? So he came up with this exercise. Night after night, just before you drift off to sleep, strive to hold your attention on the activities of the day in reverse order. Focus your attention on the last thing you did, that is getting to bed, right? And then move backward in time over the events until you reach the first event of the day, which is getting out of bed. Trust me, when you do this first, you probably will get stuck. You probably remember, okay, so you got to bed. Before that, you were in your bathroom. Before that, you watched TV or you were on your phone. Before that, you ate dinner. And then it already will become, slower, and you will actually wonder, wait, what did I actually do? And that is a sign that, you've been really unconscious. But the more you practice your attention, the better you'll be able to actually go from the end of your day, go back to the beginning of your day. And with that, you will be able to hold your attention on this event and then this event and this event. And that will help you to later on keep your attention also at the state of the wish fulfilled. Because if your attention is undrained, it will be uncontrolled. It will go in all directions. You will drift in life. You will drift within. And you won't be able to hold your attention on the desired outcomes. So this is no easy exercise. Like I said, you will drift in the beginning. You will fall asleep. You will forget to do it. But it's just, as specific exercises greatly help in developing specific muscles, this will greatly help in developing the muscle of your attention. Right? You can do an exercise for your biceps. You can do an exercise for your triceps. You can do exercises for your chest, for your back, and train specific muscle groups. This exercise can help you to hold your attention. There's another exercise from Neville that is not that much known, where you can also sit in one room. So let's just say you sit in your living room, but you close your eyes and you pretend, or you see the world from your bathroom or from your kitchen or from your bedroom, right? So you hold your attention and you put your attentions to your friend's house, and you stay there in your imagination, right? You hold your attention there. To the unenlightened man, this will seem to be all fantasy, yet all progress comes from those who do not take the accepted view nor accept the world as it is, right? So if you don't believe at all in manifestation, well, then what we share on here will just sound like nice concepts. But if you have experienced it on yourself, conscious manifestation, if you know how much power your attention holds, then you will value this exercise, right? And you will understand that people who do manifest, right, people who outgrow old identities, they don't take life for what it is. They don't take their circumstances and then say, okay, that's what it is. I take this as final. My life shows me this. Okay, that is who I am. Taking their cue from what is known, right? The wise man basically does not take the accepted view nor accept the world as it is. He creates new circumstances by within putting their attention to the desired outcome, to the desired state, and holding it there long enough for this to feel natural, for a certain conviction and self-persuasion to develop, and then the world will reflect accordingly. If you can imagine what you please, you are by virtue of the power of your imagination master of your fate. Right? If you can imagine what you please. But again, I would say not only imagine what you please, because that can be trained easier, but again, also if you practice to hold your attention on that desired outcome long enough. And imagination is able to do anything, but only according to the internal direction of your attention. Right? So if you don't give your imagination consciousness, the higher you, so to speak, direction, then you will just put your attention on what is and reconfirm that and take your cue and stay in the loop and just make very, very, very minor progress, or not even any progress at all, and life will become very slow. But if you're able to give your imagination a direction, you have a polar star, so to speak, right? You have a direction, you have goals, you have a desire, and that is what you activate within, and you hold your attention there, like I said. well, then your imagination can go to work, so to speak, and outpicture that. And your higher self, your consciousness, can start to bring you on a bridge of unfolding. If you need help with that, with defining goals, with staying in the wish fulfilled state, first of all, check out the free masterclass, totally free. You can just watch that and see if you already find value in there. And if at some point you want to work with me, you want to practice all of these principles and hone them in, so to speak, you can also apply for my program. It's the second link in the video description. Attention is developed by the repeated exercise or habit. When you attain control of the internal direction of your attention, there's a huge difference of external attention or objective attention, objective-based attention, and internal-based attention. Right? Objective-based attention is when you put your attention always on what is. Right? Your attention is basically lured to your thoughts and what is right now appearing in the circumstances. Internal or subjective attention is when you place your attention at will, but you're the master of your attention. You give it direction and you place it on what you want instead than what is right now appearing in your world. Right? You will no longer stand in shallow water, but you will launch into the deep of life. So I just went back here. Yeah. Right? And that's the power of your attention. That is why I said in the beginning that attention is by far the most valuable asset, so to speak, of your life. Time does not really exist because all that there is the now moment. So we all have just right now. The question is, where do we right now in the now moment? Because future is only projected, past is only imagined. If right now you think what you did yesterday, it still happens right now the moment you think about it. So it's still in the now. Everything happens in the now. So the question is, what right now do you give your attention to? Where right now do you dwell within? Do you hope for your desires? Do you see them as over there in the future, separated, far away? Or do you in the here and now view the world from them? Put your attention on the mood of the wish fulfilled. Right? That is how the wise man operates life. That is how you gain back control of your life, by mastering your internal attention. And like I said, if you need any help with that, the two main resources are my free masterclass and my program in the description and pinned comments. Let me know in the comments your feedback. If you practice your attention, if you did the exercises I talked about in the beginning with either, looking at your day and going it back into reverse order until you woke up, which is super powerful to practice your attention, to hold your attention, right? Or to also close your eyes and to imagine that you are somewhere different and to stay there, right? This can help you train your attention. Let me know what you think about this, and I look forward to speak to you in the next one. Bye, guys.